flip that. That's gonna be that Grizzly Varsity. Rick. Yeah.
It sounded like you was calling in baseball. Or football. Which one is it? I can't remember.
Cover that. Bear with me. YouTube, it's your boy Mike T's back at you with another video. Hey yo, today we're gonna be going over direct to film. I'm gonna use it on my varsity jacket. Also, I'm gonna use that sublimation flock. You know, the one that I kind of messed up on. I'm gonna bring that back. I think it's gonna add some nice pop to that varsity jacket. Let's tap in. So this is that sublimation flock. Hey yo, I recommend you get you a fabric blade or a CB09 blade to cut this out with. As the settings were rather high that I used to use that auto blade. I think my force was at like a 6 or a 7, or the roller dials, what I call it. My force was at like 25 on the mat, 23 without the mat, and the speed was at 5, just so I can get a crisp cut. But I'm recommending right now to get that CB09 blade or get you some type of fabric blade to make the cut. So this is the actual fabric, and this is the color. And there's a G that's gonna go on the back, or actually a grizzly is gonna go on the back, the grizzly bear logo, and then the words grizzly, but it's gonna have like this pattern onto it. Last time I pressed it, I believe at 350 degrees for like 50 to 60 seconds. Completely wrong, y'all. Make sure y'all follow those instructions. You need to press it at 380 degrees to 400 degrees. I read that clear as day and still messed up. I did that not on purpose, but as I was excited when I did get the package. You guys got to remember to read those instructions. When I got that package, I was all giddy. You get what I'm saying? So, you can see it's at 380 degrees. Well, it's trying to figure out where it wants to be. And that's for 45 seconds. I'm going to press. I have me a piece of butcher paper right here. Yo, this is the Walla Press Pro 16 by 20. But I'm going to cover this, the butcher paper. Make sure that my sublimation is up. Yep. And I'm going to close. Let it do its magic. Well, it definitely subbed for sure. Ooh, it's gonna come out the way I want it to. Y'all can't actually see the letters, but I'll bring it up a little bit so you can see what's going on. It's kind of hot, y'all. So I need to get this off of here and actually weed this out because it's a design that's going to go on the back of the jacket. Once again, my heat settings were at 380 degrees, which just dropped a little bit, for 45 seconds. Yo, remember the other day or the last video I said make sure you get yourself some type of heat gun? Now, I got this one off of Amazon. I'm not sure how to use it. I got to do my due diligence and actually figure it out. But you're supposed to point, click, like get in there real good and read. But there's some adjusting that has to be done. I'm actually dropping the temp on my actual heat press, so of course, this wouldn't read when I wanted to, when I'm recording, because that's just how things work. But I want to say, make sure you get yourself some type of thermal gun, heat gun, laser gun, to make sure that your temps are accurate. Yeah. So I sublimated it, guys. I always bring that mated it into it. I don't know why, but I did sublimate this. And I did it at 380 degrees for 45 seconds. And I'm going to put this actually on the back of that Letterman jacket. The G is going to go on front, but the Grizzly is definitely going to go on the back over top of the actual Grizzly picture. And this is a new design for my varsity jacket. You guys in the squad probably seen it. I didn't put nothing up on YouTube about it. But yo, if you would like some of that grit, some of that Grizzly, hit the links in the description below. So my first actual stamping on this jacket is going to be this G, which you know stands for Grizzly. Quit playing with me. And I got it double pillow. Why double pillow? Because I've had these pillows for a while and they tend to get flat. So make sure that you know, do your due diligence and go get you some new pillows when it's time. I wish they would invent a pillow that wouldn't shrink, as I've replaced this a few times. My G is not too close to my buttons, and my G is far away from my collar, just good enough. I'm making sure that it's straight. And I'm actually going to press this. Now, it's recommended at 350 degrees for 30 to 50 seconds, I do believe. But I made my own adjustments, and I'm going to go ahead and press now. Camera. Ooh, that thing like to jump, don't it? And to actually get that G to go the opposite way, I put it on a different carrier sheet. So make sure you guys get you some type of carrier sheets. I actually borrowed this carrier sheet from some Econo vinyl that I used on a previous job. And what I did is I sandwiched the two. I used my little squeegee tool and I put it in reverse on a different carrier sheet. I'll go over that process one day. But the G is on there, like so. And I'm feeling that little gravel look to it. I mean, it's gonna pop. So now let's get ready to put the DTF grizzly print on the other side. So we're using our DTF image right here. It's really not good to touch the back of this, as this is ink. And that right there is the actual powders that they put on it. Yo, 615 Flawless. Shouts out to you. These are his prints. Hit him up. And once again, I'm going to be careful to place it right about there. Now, temperatures and times and pressures. Yo, look. This is brand new. So there's going to be a learning curve. You have to figure out what works best for you, your heat platen, and the way that you have things set up. I always say this in every video. Yes, they do give set instructions. You have to find that sweet spot in between those instructions, because what may work for another person may not necessarily work for you. My heat press is almost to 330 degrees, and we're going to press for 15 seconds. After that, I'm going to peel this after it's cool completely. I'm going to put a parchment paper over it, and I'm going to press it again to cure it. You're getting ready to see that right now. First press. We'll just cover it with butcher paper. Close. Let them sing together. I don't know what song they singing, but they definitely harmonizing up underneath this heat press. Once again, let's sit. Do not, exclamation, exclamation, dot, peel this while this is hot. Let it completely cool. So it's best to just remove it from the heat platen altogether. Take it to a cool surface if you can. Well, it seems like I got something stuck in there. Oh. And just let it cool. Let it hang out there. Let it talk to the counter, y'all. Hey, buddy, how you doing? Now that's completely cool. Simply peel off. Y'all, my artwork could have been a little bit more crispier. I like the feel of this, but it's going to get even more into the fabric once I press again for an extra 10 seconds. All right, so we're going to cover it right now and actually cure the print. This is parchment paper. There's a difference. Butcher, parchment. Make sure to use parchment paper once you get that actual carrier off of there. And we're going to press at 320 degrees. It says for about 10 seconds, so I'm going to go for 10 seconds. This thing's going to jump, y'all. Woo! All right. And what do we have? A nice cured product. It's actually in there. I mean, it's actually in the daggone jacket, y'all. I'm feeling this. Ooh, 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 ooh. Just lost another fingerprint. It's actually in there, though. So what's left to do is actually stamp the big grizzly bear and the actually grizzly logo on the back of the jacket. But y'all, that's going to be on the part 2, because guess what? I don't like to make my videos too long. So let's give a shout out to some of the people from Facebook and YouTube. Feel Good Therapy. shouts out to you, man. I seen that you had an amazing journey, man, and I'm glad that you're part of the squad and the success that you have. I wish you much continued success, man. You're gonna keep growing, you're gonna keep getting greater, and yo, designs straight fuego. DJ Panic, aka James Polanco. Hey, I know you don't remember me, but when I was a child, you used to rap with my cousin, Just Black, and I think you made a lot of his beats. Yo, mixes are straight dope. I listen to you sometimes when I'm in here gritting myself. I just want to give you a sincere shout out. Appreciate you being a part of the squad family. Anthony Alexander, aka 615 Flawless, aka the King, the Face, aka of DTF, Direct to Film. No, that's my homie, Anthony Alexander. Y'all go check him out. Also 411 on DTF. I'm going to be shooting videos in there. We're going to talk about the processes and how things work. But yo, I got that grizzly growl. Can you hear it? Yeah, that's the gut. It's letting me know it's time to eat. So the next one, or what? Hold on, I'm just rambling too quick. From my YouTube family, or T-Gang, to my Facebook family. I'm gonna get that fixed, I swear to God.